Yeah, we are running two stories currently on this page. That is the issue about Africanism, African religion, and then the other one is how the Black West African actually go through a lot of suffering on the Sahara Desert and in hustling in the Arab land. And I'm somebody who have gone through this hustling. I've actually used the Sahara Desert on 2 occasions. And I have been in Libya, I've been in Algeria, and I'm to narrate my sad experience to you. Actually, I've documented this story some years back. And if you look at it, it's really a theme of adventure, real life experience of deprivation, excruciating pains, sorrow, and sometimes even death, which characterize adventure, as far as success, which finally comes out of it. It's a story of a typical West African economic hardship that drives most of its young men to embark on a journey to the unknown through the Sahara in search of a greener pasture with its concomitant dangers. Experiences in the book are touchy and emotional. Wherever narrated, greater interest is aroused. And therefore, I have a strong desire to actually make this one known through the social media. I make my dedications. I dedicate this book to all people of Black Africa and people of African descent who have really suffered death in their desire to seek for a greener pasture across the Sahara to Libya, through the Mediterranean Sea to Spain and Italy. To such people, the struggle for economic emancipation of Black Africa continues unabated. I also dedicate this book to my late father, Opening Kwesibuama, who died whilst I was in Algerian prison, not forgetting my late mother, Adwa Kishua. My last dedication goes to my friend, Mahmoud Hussein, who helped in editing the book. The question now somebody will ask is, what is the driving force behind the exodus on the Sahara Desert? I mean, basically, the driving force is really very economical. And in my situation, it's really very economical. And I also met some of the hustlers on the Sahara, and you realize that it's very economical. Some unemployment, some meager salaries and other things, economic hardship, which has actually now, and then the desire to succeed in life. In my situation, in those times we were attending secondary school for 7 good years. And then in the middle of my secondary education, my father became incapacitated. And therefore I had to hustle for the rest of those educational years to enable me complete my 6th form education. So after my 6th form education, now, even though I had passes that would enable me to attend university in Ghana in those days, but looking at the economic hardship, how to finance my education again, now I came to a firm conclusion that now the only option left to me is to cross the Sahara and then, of course, make some money there and then travel to Europe. I mean, Western Europe, basically, for me to continue my education there. But the ambition was to continue my education. You understand? That was my ambition, to continue my education. And that was the driving force. And the fundamental problem was very economical. So, now, in those days, if you can remember, you cast your mind back. Now you realize that now sixth formers in those days were allowed to do national service. So I did my national service. I was posted to a local community around the Kwabibrim districts, around Kede, called Abodom, and I was posted to a JSS to teach. I taught there for 1 year. You know, in those times, there was opportunity for you to reapply. And so after the first year, I reapplied. And then I really, in the middle of my second year national service, I connected with an agent, or as we call it, a connection mine, to do my passport for me. And, you know, indeed, when he brought the passport, personally, I never detected any mistake in the passport. But then, this passport actually gave me a whole lot of challenges in my life. But one thing that I will actually advise the young and upcoming ones, you know, in everything, I guess it is important that we also attach importance to spiritism. Now, you build protection around you. Probably you will not understand me, but as the videos move forward, now you will understand and you will know the kind of challenges that I went through as a result of the mistake detected in the passport. I've never gone through such a, ever. Some were near-death experiences. So I hope you will follow me in this journey of the Sahara.